not only the game flipping, but what you feel like you guys didn't do in that quarter on both ends?
Well, we didn't guard the three. They made 8 threes in the quarter, and that's the modern NBA. I mean, teams can deliver a knockout punch with the three-point line by getting hot. You see it all over the league. I don't want to say that was a knockout punch, but it certainly swung the game. You know, we jumped out early and, you know, got to look at the film in terms of how they got all those threes. But giving up 8 threes in the corner is going to put you at a disadvantage.
Then Zion, such a matchup problem. What was maybe the thought process of either going smaller, maybe having Kevin at the 5, but then you obviously with Nurkic at the end? What was your thinking on that?
Yeah, we didn't go smaller.
That's what I'm saying.
And we're trying to, he's one of the best rim attackers in the league. We wanted to have, you know, a big out there behind whoever was on the ball. Didn't do as good a job in this game as we did last game. And, you know, I mean, he dominated the game on both sides of the ball. He had 5 blocks. You know what I mean? We got around him a few times and made him move his feet on the perimeter. But, I mean, just an exceptional performance by Zion. Credit him.
Curious, just looking at the way they defended Devin, it was more, not only more physical, but just...
You say more physical or more fouling?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. More under his skin, too. How would you assess it?
Yeah, I mean, it's playoff intensity. They fouled the hell out of him every time he tried to take a step. They were grabbing him, and you know, that led to some of the turnovers. But that's playoff intensity. We welcome that. You know, Book still got off. He just didn't make his threes tonight. You know, that's the only difference. Otherwise, talking about another 30-point night.
The only other thing I had was talking about living with the shots. Grayson getting 2.
There's some great looks. Yeah, I mean, you live with that. You know, you can sleep at night knowing that you're getting the quality looks that you want. We're going to win most games if we get those types of shots.
Coach, you mentioned the three-point defense with C.J. McCollum. He kind of got hot in that first half. Was there enough urgency in your mind in terms of closing out on him?
No, not with him and not with Alvarado. I mean, Alvarado killed us with his shooting as well.
When you look at down the stretch, you guys put yourself in position to make it a game. What do you feel went wrong in those last couple of minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I got to look at the tape, but we didn't get enough stops. And, you know, like I said, when we ran good offense and got some good looks, we didn't knock down the shot. And, you know, that's just basketball. You know, it's a make or miss league. And we didn't make enough down the stretch. And, you know, I still think we could have defended better. We only gave up 23 points in the fourth, but we could have defended better than we did on Zion.
Brad had that stretch, I think, 10-0 run by himself. And throughout the night, getting a lot of those pull-up threes up. He's talked about the awareness of how he can be aggressive. Did you feel like some of that was replicable as far as what looks he was able to generate for himself in those moments?
Yeah, I love the way he played. You know, about 2 games ago, he was trying to play the right way and touch the paint and generate offense for others, and felt like he was maybe being just a little too unselfish. And asked him to just turn the knob back into score mode just a little bit, and he's gotten really aggressive the last 2 games. So he was great tonight.
After the way the Pelicans changed up the game with Valanciunas off the floor, how did you like the execution of your adjustments after halftime? And the way
They still had guys on the floor we were going to guard the same way, and but we didn't shadow, you know, behind the guy on the ball as well as we did last game, you know. And then when we did, you know, we still got too many backside. We got burned on the backside too many times with controllable things. So we just got to be better.
So the gap integrity you were talking about on Friday, right?
Yeah.
4 games left in the regular season, a lot of random playoff implications. What's the mindset as you approach this final stretch of the season?
One at a time. Just win the next game. That's our mindset for the next 4. And, you know, where we land in the standings, we'll be okay. You know, we want to get in that top 6. We're in position to get in that top 6 still. But if we end up in a play-in game, we'll be confident.
Frank, when you get 7 points off the bench, does it make you more reluctant to play those guys?
Nope.